Hello, Bill. Me again. Another beautiful day. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Hope your five senses work, health and strength is good. What? I know y'all was probably like, okay, where's it? Where's Chris at? Sorry, people, I had things to take care of. But anyway, now, finally getting around to do something here. Talking about Gotham Knights here. I saw this article on Game Rant. It says here, Gotham Knights. Should Batman be unlockable as a playable character? The answer, no. Because it wouldn't be Gotham Knights. You know, remember, WB Games said they was gonna focus on Red Hood, Nightwing, Batgirl, and Robin. Give them their shine, right? Batman is dead. So if Batman is playable in Gotham Knights, it would be just another Batman game. If Batman will steal the spotlight from Red Hood, Nightwing, Batgirl, and Robin. They would never get the spotlight. So the answer to this entire article is no. Batman should not be playable. Now, if Alfred is playable, fine. If Commissioner Gordon is playable, fine. Or one of those helper characters, fine. If Penguin or Riddler is playable, fine. Batman cannot be playable in Gotham Knights. All right. Anyway, let me know what you think. Listen, says here, Gotham Knight, should Batman be unlockable as a playable character? No. Anyway, says here, speculation still debates whether Bruce Wayne is alive in Gotham Knights. There is a case for and against Batman being a playable character. No, you have been playable in Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Origins, Arkham Knight, the Black Gate series. Batman, you played as Batman. Not this time, Bruce Wayne. You are dead. Anyway, it says here, Batman is said to be a profound influence part of WB Games Montreal Gotham Knights, particularly due to how his supposed death is meant to inspire and affect Nightwing, Robin, Batgirl, and Red Hood. Except maybe Red Hood. Gotham Knights Bat family is incredibly well known and needs no introduction as to who its affiliates are. It is clear that WB Games Montreal hopes to shine a spotlight on these characters specifically, but it is also possible that there are surprises. It is keeping to itself until fans actually have a chance to play Gotham Knights. Gotham Knights marketing has been somewhat scattered since its announcement, with a huge and enigmatic emphasis placed on the Court of Owls early on. Now, all its marketing is going towards highlighting Gotham Knights' playable protagonists in spotlight trailers that shares new gameplay and cosmetics for each character. It is entirely likely that no surprise in the game story introduce a new playable character, but there is a case to be made for and against Batman becoming an unlockable character at some point in Gotham Knights. No, we don't want Batman playable in Gotham Knights. You have Batman as hogged the spotlight in Batman Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Origins, the Black Gate series, and Arkham Knight. Not this time, Bruce Wayne. No, we don't want you playable, because now you would ruin Gotham Knights by being playable. Anyway, where am I at here? Let me continue here. Almost done here. It says Gotham Knights cinematics reveal trailer offers a goodbye message from Bruce Wayne to the remaining Bat family. In it, Bruce Wayne admits his own demise was appearing and that he had left the Belfry open as a base of operation for Nightwing, Robin, Batgirl, and Red Hood. Furthermore, speculation based since led to the belief that Bruce knew that his fate and perhaps made an effort to circumvent it, or his death has been faked in order to conceal himself from the public eye for some reason. We'll find out October the 25th. It says here, otherwise, fans believe that Bruce is being held captive by the Court of Owls, who may then banish him and turn him into a Talon assassin that players could inevitably have to fight as a final boss. Says here, these theories all pull their own weight, and any one of them could potentially prove to be true. If so, Bruce Wayne being alive would have some fairly considerable implications on how the story moved forward. It sure would. Anyway, the only thing teetering Bruce Wayne's death to any semblance of truth is the idea that Police Commissioner Jim Gordon is also deceased. Giving weight to his daughter Barbara Gordon backstory and offering her even more of an incentive to protect Gotham as Batgirl. And listen, Batgirl. You know what? Let me get through this. It says here, just being dead makes more sense than Bruce Wayne being dead because it has an effect on gameplay in an open world Gotham City. Says here, therefore, Gotham Knights can explain why its Bat family may not receive the same support or vindication that it typically would, since Jim, the only authority figure who commonly respects and appreciates help from Bat family, is dead. But whether Batman is truly alive or dead, there is still a chance that Gotham Knights includes the character in gameplay somehow. And got 3 more paragraphs here. I'm almost done here. It says here, if the theory that Bruce is a final boss talent is true, and that the Bat family helped to rescue and rehabilitate him afterwards, it is a plausible that fans could see him become a playable character that is unlockable once they beat Gotham Knights' story. This would work in numbers of ways and also fail to work in a number of ways. If Batman was unlockable, he would not be able to accompany other characters on scripted missions that have associable cutscenes. And it says here, consider that there may be a new game mode. Batman could not appear here either, since the main story would still perpetuate the idea that Gotham Knights Bruce Wayne is dead. Sorry, folks, they can't. Batman should not be playable in the game. Anyway, it says here, and he would comically appear in cutscenes anyway. The only way an unlockable playable Batman could be achieved is if he was restricted to challenge maps or post-game comments in the same save file, which would ultimately feel lackluster and limiting. At that point, it would be questionable whether it's worth it to include Batman as a playable character. If it turns out that Bruce really is alive throughout Gotham Knights, there is always the chance that other cosmetic skins are added to Gotham Knights through post-launch content. That red-skinned Barbara as Samantha Brown or Kate Kane, for instance, and Batman would be introduced similarly. However, Batman would likely require his own set of moves and ability separate from any other game established character, meaning that his inclusion would need to be unique. Alright. if Gotham Knights, if the story is based around Red Hood, Nightwing, Batgirl, and Robin, right? If the story is based around those four, then Batman should not be playable because it'll mess up the whole story. Because the whole point of Gotham Knights is that Batman is dead, and then you're trying to give Nightwing, Red Hood, Batgirl, and Robin their shine, their glory. So making Batman playable would mess up the whole game. If Batman is let's say Batman is a part of the Court of Owls, that he joined the Court of Owls, then if he's the final boss, then okay, fine. But long as he's not playable. But if he's playable now, you're messing with the whole story, because the whole story was about the four protagonists who don't get their who really get to be get their shine in the game. Like say for instance in Arkham Asylum, City, Origins, and Arkham Knight, those Red Hood, Red Hood, Nightwing, Batgirl, and Robin, they don't get their shine like as they didn't get their shine in those games as the main protagonist. But in Gotham Knights, it's all about them now. It's not about just Bruce Wayne and Batman anymore. Batman has been getting the shine in a lot of games, from the Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, all the way up to Xbox One, PS4. Batman has been getting the shine, so it's time for Nightwing, Red Hood, Batgirl, and Robin now to get their shine. They need to be front and center stage. So Batman being playable, man, I don't think it will work. I don't, because the main point, the whole point of the story is that Bruce Wayne is dead. So we'll see. We'll see what WB Games do when the game comes out. But if he's playable in the game, then it will ruin the. I think it will ruin Gotham Knights. Because you led the consumer believing that Batman is dead. And if he's dead, then why would you revive him back in the game now? That will throw people off. So we will see. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video. Let me know your thoughts and opinion. I'm gonna leave this video with this article. Hope you enjoyed the video. Nice talking to people again. Chris, still Star Wars and Star Trek thing. For work. So,